Greetings and welcome back to Dragon Mania Legends. Yes, it's a long time between videos. Not quite as long as between the previous and the one before that, but you can see I've been busy. I got 3.5 million food, and I'm not afraid to stuff it down the mouths of my top 3. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to feed them and send them back into the adventure map and see what they can do. They were doing pretty well with their increased power. I'm hoping another level will make it even better. So, alright, so one thing is they did have like an event. It wasn't really an event. It was, you know, log in every day in January to get stuff and then you get pieces. As long as you completed it, you end up getting a dragon in the end. Let me see. Okay, I got a surprise gift. That's not what I was looking for. Okay, Cupcake. That's who I'm looking for. Why is he not available? Alright. Okay, so Cupcake is in there right now. And he's going to be there for a day and 4 hours. So, yeah, I have another dragon in there. I didn't even notice that one. But, and what I've been trying to do is I've been trying to go for the legendary over here, the lantern. That was pretty much a leftover from last week because I don't have the meteorite dragon and I probably should be going for him because the legendaries are really a dice roll. Anyway, I have a lot of food, so let's stuff it down somebody's throat. Alright, so let me see. Where are my guys? Okay, you know, I have to say, if I run out, I think Hop would come up short. So I really need my damage dealers to be at their strongest. And of course, my main guy, of course, is the Pulsar. So let's check him out beforehand because I did forget to do this last time. Alright, so he's got 419,000 health and 42,000 in the damage area. Okay. 419, 42. All thousands. So let's feed him. Alright, let's see. Hopefully this doesn't come... I should have enough easily to do these guys. Alright. Yeah, I should have enough. Okay, dude, you've had enough. Believe me. Alright, let's check it out. Okay, so we went from 419 to 502,000. And we went from, what, 142 to 170. So that's a kind of a significant increase in power and health. More so power. I believe the percentage for the power would be better. So, alrighty. You're done? Where are you? Yeah, I noticed that one of my legendary spots is open. I don't even know. I guess I'm breeding somebody there. I guess that's what that means. One of the guys I'm breeding is probably supposed to be there. Okay. The Lynx. Alright. I just noticed there was a level 1 with him. I'll have to get back to that in a minute. Alright, so let's check him out. Him and the Pulsar are pretty much same in the stats department. As you can see, he's got a little bit more health, and he's a little less strong. They're pretty much comparable. The big difference in the two of them is that the money creation is the other guy's better at it because, well, he's an epic, and this guy is a rare. But he's a very good rare. So anyway, 423... 423,000 and 40,000 on the damage. So, open wide. Yeah, I'm going to make you work for this one. Can you believe they stuck an ad right in my face while I was holding the food? They have absolutely... Okay, whatever. Alright, I'm just going to... It serves me right for just torturing you like this, doesn't it? Alright, we should easily have enough for Hop. Okay, so let's check you out now. Okay, so he went from 423,000 to 407 in terms of health. He went from 140 to 169. So, once again, significant increase in strength. Now, Hop has always had less damage, but he's always been more healthy. He's had more health. So... let's check him out here. And you're another one here. I got a lot of these guys who are level 1, don't I? I guess I'm saving it for the next event, right? Alrighty. You. Okay, so we're going to check you out. Yeah, 448,000 and 135. So he's more He's more of a tanky type of dude, right? But he's support, so that's fine. He's got the healing and stuff like that, so that's okay. All right, so let's see how much we can stuff into you. Okay, and I am down to less than 200,000. So obviously it's going to 300. So that means I'm going to be 1. Was it 1.2 million? So I'd have to have 3.6 million if I wanted to do this again. All right. Moving back. Let's check it out. Okay, 538,163. I think he caught up a little in the damage. But he's more tanky. Okay, so these guys are now level 42. So let's take them into the map and see what they can do. Where are we going? Right here. Alright, where were we? I'm guessing we were on like the Light Island or something like that. What is that? I don't want to know now. Alright, so we did seem to do pretty good here along the way. We got a decent number of stars. Did I get that scroll? I don't think I got that scroll. Alright, let's just continue. Alright, so let's see what's here waiting for us. Ouch. Ouch. Well, let's go into it. Okay, we got Granny again. I'm sure all of us remember Granny. Okay. Our guys are strong. I'm sure we can work this one out. The DDs that come along with the light are annoying, but I think shielding can help. It's those darkness guys that are really a problem. Alright, I'm obviously going to debuff the guy in the middle, though. Even though fire is the least of the problems, because I do have 2 guys who are fire-based. It's just that he's a level stronger, so... Okay. The postmaster looks really upset. I guess he never expected his shop to be invaded by Vikings. We'd better make sure they're not tampering with the mail. Alright, so... Did they change that? I think they did an update. I don't remember the bars being on the side like that. Oh well, let's kill him. Alright. Debuffed! Okay. She's gonna shield. Alright. Let's see. Fire isn't really gonna hurt you guys very much. Why don't we put some poison on you? Because that's always fun. Okay, he shielded. That's kind of annoying. Unfortunately, that is really annoying. I'll do a drain on him. Yeah, shielding is just so bad. But it's okay when we do it, though. Lightning bolt? Ugh. It's hard to even tell. I guess we'll just do a lightning bolt. Okay, and poison? Ooh, that's a nice tick on the poison. Okay. Yeah, why don't we just throw a heal over here? This is going to be a slow trog, because these guys are hard to kill. I'd better put the, Do I want to put the debuff on him, though? He might be dead after the next tick. That's the thing. I'm going to debuff him. Because the other guy might actually be dead already. Okay, and... Oh. Shield. Oh, almost! Almost dead. But he still has the poison on him, so he's definitely going to be dead. And by the way, speaking of almost dead. Oh, you did that, did you? Oh, isn't that sweet? Well, I'm getting close to Dragon Fury here, so... Why don't, yeah, we're just gonna debuff you two directly. Okay. Lightning bolt up here. Okay, he's officially dead now. He was going to die anyway, but now he's really dead. Alright, who gets the poison now? I think you should have the poison. Oh, unless I missed. Okay, by the way. Dragon Fury time. Okay, he's dead. And this is good. Void does nothing to him. Why don't we just do this? It does two things. It hurts him and it debuffs him. You missed. Lightning bolt! Almost there! Here, have some poison. He's already dead. He just doesn't know it yet. I'm not sure what's funnier. That they made sticker books of the stamps, or that they opened the mail, read it, got bored when it didn't have pretty pictures. I'm guessing she's talking about the Vikings and not the postal workers. Yeah, only 2 stars there. It took a while. They kept shielding, so it was kind of hard to finish them off. Alright. Moving right along. Okay, is that like really big, or is it just my imagination? Alright. Oh, that's really big. This is gonna be fun, he said sarcastically. Alright, the first guys ought to be easily handled. Actually, these guys are all under, well, not all under our level. Most of them are under our level, so we're really going to be able to hammer them. It's going to be a little bit tedious, but I think we're going to need shielding and stuff for this one, but I think this shouldn't be a problem. I said a little bit on the tedious side. You again? Your immature rebellion reminds me of the phase Donkey had as a young Viking when he shaved off his beard and claimed to be a bard. A few good battles soon cured him of that silly notion. Let's see if the same discipline works on you. She's evil. Alright, should I just go with the... Wow, the burning really is going to hurt these guys, isn't it? Should I just burn them to the ground? It sounds like a problem. Sounds like a plan. Because I got 3 fire users. And he missed. Isn't that sweet? Okay, you didn't miss, but I'm not impressed, frankly. Wave 1 has been dispersed. Alright, wow, the guys on the top and the bottom really don't like fire. Guy in the middle, not so much. I'm thinking debuffing, though. And I'm going to shield. Okay, and let me think. I should probably just go fire here, because if I put poison on this, probably kill them, but you know what? Let's just go with the fire. I was close, I nearly missed. Oh, didn't get the perfect there, but I'm pretty sure this is nearly done. Yeah, I mean, if they're under our level, that means we're a lot stronger than them. You'll never cure us of our rebellious nature with a battle. We love to battle. Now hand over that lunar rock, or we're going to go for round 3. Round 3? We'll have to wait. I've got a little party to ruin. A party? She must be talking about the Festival of Lights. It's Lumina's yearly celebration where the worshippers of the solar rock make a pilgrimage to the Tower of Light to pray. This is not good. Well, she's an evil old lady. Oh, 3 stars! I guess we handled them pretty well, right? Okay, moving right along. So let's see what this was. They wanted. Yeah, no. And you know what? I've gone through those gates, and there's nothing special there. All right, back to here. Okay, what do we got? I got 46s across the board. Well, oh, we got darkness. That's gonna be a problem. Yeah, dots. More dots. Lots and lots of dots. And fire's not gonna work too well on them. This one could be a problem. The smell of this roasting meat is making me so hungry. Let's stop and treat ourselves to a little snack right after we deal with these Vikings. Okay, I have not seen that middle dragon before. Who is that? Can I look at that one? No? I haven't seen him before. Alright, let's think about this. Fire is not going to be useful here. I'm thinking debuffing. These guys void? No void issues, right? Okay. Alright, I'm thinking debuffing. I'm also thinking of getting Dragon Fury. Make sure I get perfects to get up to Dragon Fury. Yeah, oh, ouch. Shield. And unfortunately, healing, too. Okay, he missed. Do I risk... I'm gonna poison this guy. I might be risking the links, but I'm going to risk it. That's a problem. That's a huge problem. Using it on them doesn't make any sense. I gotta start doing damage. He's dead. I've lost him. He's dead. Nothing I could do for him. The shield won't absorb... It's a dot. The shield won't absorb it. I've already lost this, by the way. Doesn't matter, he's dead already. Yep. It's those darkness dots that are just hideous. And they've nearly killed the one guy who was actually resistant to them too. And this is kinda over here because I can't even get enough perfects in to do the... And he's dead. Right. Those darkness dots just destroy their guys. Just destroy them. I'm trying to think if there's something I can do that would fix this. The guy in the middle isn't much of a problem. The guys on the sides are the big problem because of those dots. And shielding is kind of meaningless. They're hard to kill though. Okay, I'm going to have to concentrate on trying to kill one of them. And I'm just going to have Hop on full healing duty. Let's try it again. I know. Okay, so let's see. Let's target the guy on the top. What is the biggest damage? I guess I could just do fire. I'm just going to do fire. Let's target the one on the top and see what we can do. Okay, if he sticks to solar flares, that's fine, even though he's nearly dead. It doesn't matter. And he's already dead. If I don't shield... And he's dead, of course he is. This is worse than the last time. Much worse than the last time. Alright, will that kill the guy on top? I have no idea. But I'm taking 3 attacks here, so it's already over. Well, 2 attacks. All it's going to take is darkness. Yep, there we go. Okay, and that's just not a little beating, that's a severe beating. Not even close. I don't even know if another level would do that. But it'll certainly take a while to try. You know, there's so many things about this game that are good, and so many things that are just hideous. In the hideous department is that each level is so hugely, gargantuanly meaningful, and yet so hard to achieve because it requires so much food, which you can't really get too well because it's so hard to save money when fully upgraded places barely hold anything. See, the solution to this would be to raise guys who are not resistant to who are resistant to, you know, darkness attacks, but it's impossible. It would take tens, maybe 20 million food to raise somebody up that could actually do that. Because look how long it took me. I can't. It doesn't matter what dragons you give me. There's no way I can raise somebody up to get him into a place where he can actually fight. It's because I just don't have that much food. This game, more than any other, makes it so very hard to raise your creatures. So, I mean, the design in terms of that is just crazy. They should focus on the dragons and getting good dragons and stuff. But that's... And, of course, the ads, which make things so much more fun, don't they? They certainly make editing fun. Yes, they do. Anyway, the only thing I can think of is let's just check out the expert map. Let's see where... I know that I stopped here because of the same reason we stopped before. Is because, yeah, we ran into trouble. So maybe... I don't think I've tried this since I got the guys over 40. So let's see where we are. Okay, this one is level 43, which means we pretty much don't stand much of a chance. But you really have to be a higher level than a boss. Alright, we'll try it anyway. At least there's no darkness, right? Nothing to lose from trying. Okay, yeah. Each battle here costs 2, so this is the only one we get to do. I'm gonna... Oh, he's gonna one-shot all of us, isn't he? I seem to remember this, don't I? Alright, well, I'm gonna do this. Who dies? He dies. And, of course, the infection spread, too. Isn't that lovely? Can we give you poison? Let's do a little, try to do a health drain. But it's really who dies next, you know? Who dies next? Hop died next. And he's got some more infection. Isn't that... Oh, he's got... It doubles up. Isn't that lovely? And it isn't going to matter because he's about to die. Missing is the only thing that could save him. And it didn't. Yeah, even with the 2 levels, it's still nothing. Can't do it. So I am at a complete stop and there is literally nothing I can do. So I have no idea when you're going to see this again. I really don't. First of all, it took me a while to... From the time I made the previous video till I did this one, was the 3.5 million food that you just saw me get rid of. And what did it get me? 2, 3 maps? It got me 2 maps. It got me 2 maps. It got me through 2 battles. And now I have to get 3.6 just to attempt it again after leveling once. As I said, the game could be saved. Anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya.